Hey everyone, welcome back to my Workbench. It's been a little while. What I am working on now is this is my own, well, donated to me from my younger brother, a Atari 5200, which I use for testing controllers that I make. The problem I've run into is the audio has gone out. Well, first one channel went out, and both channels went out. This one was modded by me quite a while back, so what I'm going to do is maybe I'll unplug it from electricity first. The 5200 is really unique because it actually is powered on the via the RF out cable. Very strange, but anyway. Not a terribly complicated system to open up. Just uses Phillips screws, nothing exotic at all. Been meaning to fix this a while and see what's going on. I'm thinking of also putting, I have RCA jacks here. I'm tempted just to put in a 3.5mm stereo jack for the sound. It's not truly stereo, it's dual mono, but connecting it up to all my audio stuff, it's easier to actually use 3.5mm headphone compared to RCA jacks. Yeah, you're big boys here, real big. It's a close relative to the Atari 8-bit computer line. I think they use the same processor, similar sound and graphics chips. As a kid, we played the Atari 8-bit computer probably more than any other, even more than our 2600 Master System we played a lot of. But let's see if that's all of the screws. Feels like it. So flip her back over. See how beastly big this system is. It's a huge system. Okay, let's see what's going on here. This is one I modded up a long time ago. I'm going to take the EMI shield off of it. I'm getting a bit of electrical noise too, which concerns me on the video output signal, so I figure what that's coming from too. Maybe I made a mistake a while back. It's been years since I've opened this up. It's got these little tabs you gotta straighten out. A lot of little tabs. Getting Tiger learning computers, one of the cartridge X-rayed so I could see underneath the glop top, so I can't see what's going on. So X-ray will tell all, so I can figure out if I can actually make a drive for the darn thing or what. That was the original goal, and actually knowing what all the proper pinouts are is going to help a lot. If you're just one off, I mean, it's got 36, whatever the heck, it's like 2 to the 36 possibilities of connecting it up. So it's, if you get just one pin off, you're dead in the water because you're going to be there for weeks trying to find the combination. Not a huge fan of these little tabs. Get off there. persuasion. It's been a long time since I pulled one of these apart. I think I've done like 3 of these, maybe 4 over the years. What am I hanging up on is the question. I don't see anything obvious, that's the thing. This was originally an expansion port cover, which I used for the looks pretty normal. Right channels connected to both. I guess it was thinking maybe it was touching the shield, but it might have been it. Come on, do you? What's going on here? What are you hooked on? Is the question. That's all needed. Let's see. This very, very, very long cord they put on here. I should mod this out so it doesn't need an external supply like this. Maybe I'll do that while I'm in here. I like leaving systems pretty close to original. It's just a personal preference of mine. Needs a little bit of cleaning. Okay, that's out. That's out. Let's see what's going on here. Why is this even an issue? There's the board I built up quite a while ago. Alright. Board's still in place. All the original adjustments are there. And this is here. Red is the audio. Round. This is where you summed up there's like 4 different sync signals coming in here. I mean 4 different chroma lines coming here. They get muxed together basically. Put a little adjustment pot in there for a better picture. And audio. This is coming straight off of this pin through a camp and back on. I didn't put a 75 ohm there. Huh? Let's see. That's not 75 there. That might be the problem. I don't think I put 75 ohms on there. Why didn't I do that? Should be right there. Interesting. That can cause strange things to happen too. Alright, so since I'm here, that probably is the issue. Oh, duct tape. Why the heck did I duct tape it? Wow. This old work of mine here. Re-tape it down using the proper. Oh, why didn't I put oh, wow, I didn't put a 75 ohm in there. Oh, that would do it. Huh. Grab a 75 ohm. Yeah, you always want to impedance match the output. 75 ohms, so sure I do for the video, because the video looks fine. There's just 75 for the video right there, I can see it. Violet, green, black. Why didn't I do it for the audio? That was stupid. Little things you learn over time, huh? So I'll put this 75 in here. Can't believe I made that mistake. I'll look at my original schematics and see why I didn't put a 75 there. Touching the ground like that. What's wrong there? Oh, I keep forgetting to order more solder. Oh, I haven't built one of these muxy amplifier circuits in ages. See what happened now. There was no 75 ohms. Oh, I wonder why I did that. So weird. Turn those off. cartridge. Let's see. Wrong cable. Still wrong cable. Goes to the black one. There goes the black one. Oh, I need a controller. Where's my test controller? Reminds me, I gotta put my controller back together again. Oh dear. Controller's all apart. This is my prototype controller. Which is missing one button. Fix my prototype controller while I'm here. It's copper wire. I need one button, which I think I know where it's at. And the screws. That's the weird shape. This is my very weird prototype controller. Got the knee to put back together, and this gives me a chance to do that. Why is this a prototype? I will not sell one like this because it's really weird inside. A lot of weird wiring in this one. This is one I originally used to develop the Jaguar, the 5200 controller. This controller is actually many years old since I originally assembled it. Come on, you want to lie flat, don't you? Don't you like your home? weird prototype. It actually has external adjustment pots on it. Still to this day have not figured. Yeah, Glenn. Okay, welcome back to my workbench. Sorry about the pause there. So I solved 3 problems with one stone. One, sound's working again, just fine, with both channels plugged in. 2, I wanted to switch it over to a 3.5mm jack, which is this guy here. And 3, I was having really bad RF interference, and you can see now, this is coming off my capture card, it's super clear now. So, and I also got my prototype controller plugged back in. That's the front back. Can't say I like having the adjustable pots on here. I'll probably end up taking those out. But anyway. I gotta open this controller up. Fire button's a little touchy, but anyway, that's a different matter. So good news is I got my sound working again, and I converted. Let me get this out of the way. You just can't see anything. I got this little 3.5mm jack now. So all I gotta do now is drill a little hole in this little panel here. I still have enough room on the side for it, and mount that up. Not a huge deal. Right now, this guy though, where's it? All I'm using off of this one is just the video jack, so I should have, yeah, I have enough room on the side here to mount the, actually I'll mount it on the opposite side, put it on the audio side logically, and I'll be able to play my 5200 without missing sound. So the problem, I'm pretty sure, was, excuse me, I added 2 75 ohm output impedance resistors, and it cleared it right up. So once that was done, I ran a separate line for the what word am I looking at? A separate for the left audio channel. So this isn't even connected anymore. So this is just the video feed coming through, and it's a lot cleaner. So now I got a chance to put it all back into place. Unplug this. Like I said, I like leaving the systems more or less. They look pretty like normal exterior wise. I don't like I even left the RF modulator in here because that's actually part of the power circuit. So I have not modded it for taking the power supply out, but it's my system. I can do what I want with it. So yeah, that was the deal. So get some nice double-sided tape. Tape this down properly now. My scissors ran off too. There. My scissors are named Dave. Paper. Actually, these are the paper ones, which I'm not using for paper. Bad me. But yeah, that was Ball Blazer. That's a classic on the Atari. Actually, I think quite a few systems had Ball Blazer, but one of my favorites on the Atari 8-bit line was Ball Blazer. Just a fun game. quite advanced looking for considering this hardware was manufactured in 1983. Looks pretty darn good. This whole thing. This is a thick, clear, double-sided tape. And I got the 1, 2, 3, 4. Just kind of have it sitting like that. There we go. That should do. And now I can put it all back together again. So I'm not going to bore you with that. I'm going to drill a hole, mount this up, and I'll have a follow-up video probably tomorrow with it all boxed, put back together again. And I think I might open up my prototype controller and replace those really, I've got some really touchy adjustment pots in the back. I think I'm going to replace them with just little, these little guys. So anyone ordering my controllers now will see their version 1.1, and that means that before I used a fixed resistor, but I had one customer, I can't remember his name, he had an issue where choplifter kept drifting to the left, so I replaced it, the fixed resistor, with potentiometers instead. So what I do is I fire up the system, I go into the diagnostic mode, and now I adjust it so it's dead on center of the potentiometer or resistance reading. So it's a much more consistent product now. So I mean, the old ones work just fine, but for some games you would see it drift off to one direction or another. So now I trim every one of them. I don't know if it's going to work for every system because this is my specific 4-port 5200. It's not a generic one, so not 2 ports. So I don't know if the 2 ports are any different, or maybe probably not. And but that's the improvement. So in case you buy one of the controllers, you see now they have a version 1.1, because that was the upgrade for it. But other than that, I mean, the old ones work just fine. It's just little improvements here and there. I can throw out my duct tape now. Jeez, can't believe I did that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I gotta start drilling some holes, put this back together again. Thanks for watching.